You're live, ladies.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Trust. Wow, that should be our new intro.
There we are.
It's time for Today in Yuma with Jennifer Blackwell and Teresa Straw. You can listen to Today in Yuma weekdays from 9
I said to say something to let Jennifer know you're there. So I did.
You could also gesture at me.
Oh, where's the flip off button? Just kidding. That thumbs up scared me at first when it first came on. I'm like, what is that? It's a thumbs up, but it's
Morning, Jeremy. Yeah, I think we need that special. What's up, Dad? I still don't know what to get you for Father's Day, so I need some ideas.
Hi, Ace. My dress feels crooked on my legs. All right, here we go.
All right. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
We are here live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
Yes, we want to say good morning to all of our Facebook Live viewers that are slowly popping in. I see the number going up of all of the different viewers we have so far. If you do not currently follow us on Facebook Live, we encourage you to do so. It's just a way to get a behind the scenes of what goes on when Z93, Outlaw Country, and MonsterMediaYuma.com all go to commercial break. Jennifer and I stay live the entire hour.
I think I'm 2 people away from what officially qualifies as a family reunion.
Oh, really?
My dad, my sister, and my nephew are all watching right now. So.
Well, good morning to all of you.
Good morning to all of you. See you guys in a few weeks.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, it has indeed already been a busy morning, and for all of the inquiries, several people driving down Arizona Avenue contacted me about what, by all appearances, is an accident on 17th Street.
Is.
It's actually Yuma Police Department filming a texting and driving public service announcement.
Which is needed.
Yes, it's needed. So we are glad that this actually will, has something positive behind it, and it is indeed not an accident because we've had some terrible accidents lately.
Yes, we definitely have, and we love that we have a great. We have eyes everywhere, in case you didn't know. It's funny because we get, and we love that you guys let us know of the different accidents because we're able to get the word out to our listeners and our followers on Facebook pretty quickly. But don't forget, if you are witnessing an accident or a crime in progress, to notify law enforcement first. Call 911, get that situated, and then let us know. We're second to law enforcement.
We are. And I had a promo that was running, or I think it was after some of my news a couple years ago, and someone let my husband know, hey, we appreciate the fact that they want to get the word out, but they need to encourage people to reach out and contact 911 first because they could be that very first call. And again, in these situations of unfortunate circumstances, seconds can mean the difference between life and death.
Definitely, most definitely. We want to say good morning real quick to all of our Facebook Live viewers. I see them popping up now. We have Danielle. Is it Jessica? Chrissy, JD, good morning. Tiffany, SJ. Is that Sunny? Sunny Hickson. Hi, Sunny. Yes. So good morning to all of you.
That's right. And coming up on the show today, we've got a few things going on as far as giveaways.
Oh, we do.
Now, we are going to be announcing our Wednesday Rad Dad winner for that wonderful contest we're doing right now. Mm-hmm. Father's Day is on Sunday.
And we have another winner this morning, but this is the D-backs tickets, right?
Yeah, we are going to be doing a contest probably within the next 10 minutes to give away 4 Diamondback tickets to this Sunday's game. It's Father's Day, D-backs versus the Mets, and these are for baseline reserve seats. Because it's one of their more popular days of the year, these tickets are $50 a piece.
Yes, they are.
And in addition, if you're watching us on Facebook Live, not only will you win a 4-pack of tickets, you will win this Paul Solo. It's a Paul Goldsmith solo bobblehead that Anita brought back from the game she went to a few weeks ago.
She went to Star Wars night, and I watched it on TV, and to see everybody dressed up was really, really cool. But they gave a Paul Goldschmidt bobblehead out, and he's dressed as Han Solo. So it's Paul Solo. We're going to give away that bobblehead this morning.
That will be a call-in contest. Yes. So go ahead and get your phones ready to go. The number will be 928 343-0993. That is our contest line, but you have to wait for us to give the cue to call.
That's right.
We have other stuff to do between now and then.
Well, yeah, we have to announce our Rad Dad winner.
We do, and just a reminder, the entries for Rad Dad officially cut off at 7 o'clock this morning.
Yes, they
so
did.
Everything that we have in our big entry bin, that's all we are accepting.
Exactly.
You've had weeks. A week and a half-ish to get them in.
I was going to say a couple of weeks. That's kind of a long time. So,
but we want to recognize and thank all of you for sending in those letters. We will pick another winner tomorrow and Friday and read those on the air also. Now, each of our Rad Dads will receive a $50 Lotus Day Spa and Salon gift certificate because dads like pampering too. And they have a lot of services too. They do hair. They do nails.
They do massages.
They do.
Pedicures.
So there
all that
you
kind of
go.
stuff.
And you will also win a $25 Visa card from Ferguson Plumbing Supply, a $25 Buffalo Wild Wings gift card, and a $25 Firehouse Subs gift card, and a 20th anniversary Arizona Diamondbacks hat.
Okay.
Prize packs are valued at $140. Again, we want to thank our amazing sponsors for helping make this possible,
Yeah,
but the community for sending in these letters about these great dads.
When do I get to read them? I haven't read any of them yet.
You can read them all when we're done.
Okay.
When we're done with the show today.
Okay.
That way, because everything is already in at this
Everything
point.
in? Okay.
Yes.
I'm ready. I'm ready for some tears and tissues.
Tomorrow we're going to have Lucy from the city of Yuma.
Heads up, Lucy.
Yeah, Lucy, bring your Kleenex. Get ready. We have a box here. We're all set.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I believe Sarah Wisdom is going to read our letters and pick up the last winner for Friday.
Oh, perfect.
Sarah will be here tomorrow. Normally she's here on Wednesdays, but she had an appointment. So today on the show we have Sunset Community Health Center. I'm not sure if it's Adriana Del Rio, but we're going to have someone from Sunset Community stopping by. And then it's Wednesday, so that means that Anita, our WTF gal, will be sharing her words of wisdom and positivity.
That's right.
Plus announcing our Bare Naked Soap Co. winner for the week.
Sounds good to me.
All right, now today's winner comes to us from Maria Carranza. She says, "Why my husband is a rad dad, you ask? I found out I was pregnant at the tender age of 17. He had just graduated high school and was working at a call center when I told him I was pregnant. At 18 years old, he decided the best thing for his daughter was for him to join the Marines. We got married shortly after our firstborn was born, and he set off his career in the Marine Corps. 3 deployments and 7 years in different duty stations.
Wow.
We come back to Yuma in his new job as a United States Marine Corps recruiter, trying to help the new generation. He has led by example that there's always something out there to make this life a little better. Now a dad to 2 beautiful girls, he dedicates his time to teaching our girls to never give up. And when life is tough, you have to be ready to roll with the punches."
Oh, I like that.
So we want to recognize her husband. His name is not provided.
Okay.
But again, Maria, congratulations to your husband. He is our Rad Dad winner for the day.
Congratulations. Again, those entries for our Rad Dad contest is over. We're not taking any more, but we still have a couple more winners for this week.
That's right. And no, I didn't enter Jeff for the contest.
Jeff can't win. He's
Jeff can't
related.
win. He's a rad dad, but,
Exactly.
but my dad's a rad dad too, who also can't win. But if I won the contest, then I wouldn't have to figure out what to get him. But
Yeah.
My dad's very hard to shop for because
I think most dads are.
they are. It's just, I want to say he's a simple kind of guy.
Yeah.
He likes simple things.
Yeah.
And
I love that.
Like, it's hard to shop. I think it's hard to shop for me because if I want something within reason, I just get it.
Well, yeah, and that's my problem with my dad. You know, my dad loves a lot of different things, but if he wants it, he goes out and gets it. So that leaves us to really kind of search and find things to get for him. I was laughing this morning because Eli had asked what we were getting Kevin, and I told him, and then he asked, well, what are we getting Tata with, my dad? And I said, you know what? I have no idea because Tata is really hard to shop for. He just said, let's get him a new car. I love the 8-year-old brain. I said, well, baby, I don't think that's going to happen. So I have no idea what I'm getting my dad.
Well, then you take Eli to the store and you go to the Hot Wheels section and you say, you pick out whatever you'd like for Tata.
Oh, no. It's funny because that's usually what I do. For Mother's Day for my mom and for Kevin and things, I'll let Eli go and shop, and we go right to the toy section. It's usually something that he wants so that he can play with it too. So it defeats the purpose.
I want to take this opportunity to please ask for thoughts about my kitty. She is a little under the weather.
Oh, she is.
We're going to get her into the vet later this afternoon. They did have an opening today, but she's just not quite herself. And those of you who may have seen some of her videos on Facebook, she's 13, but she is a spunky ball of energy.
She is.
Especially when it comes to catching treats.
Yeah, exactly.
She enjoys that. She likes her treats. And she came out last night. She wandered out. We've got our treat container. I think they're the Temptations. Mm-hmm. It's very similar to a container of peanut M&Ms that we have at the house. Uh-huh. She started pawing at that. I said, well, go get her treats. She might want to eat something. But we've been making sure that she stays hydrated. And it is a challenge, too, especially this time of year. And she is an outdoor animal, but we want to take this opportunity to remind you there is an excessive heat warning in effect today. If you have outdoor animals, please make sure that they have good shade all day long. Mm-hmm. And as the position of the sun changes, too, that shade might go away by afternoon. And if it's a dog, I know there are a lot of outdoor cats, too, but for dogs, they really love those small kiddie pools. Yeah. Or something that you can put water in. Not metal.
They're only, we went and picked up 2 because we do have dogs that are outside. And I think they're only like $5, no more than $5 for those small pools. And they make a difference. And as it gets warmer, we'll throw ice in there for them, and they love it. So do what you can to keep those pets nice and cool. And in Rodimus's case, she is your second child. So, but you were really good at keeping an eye on her and noticing the signs because she did have issues last year.
It was fall of 2016. She had a UTI that changed very quickly, and those of you who are familiar with cats, that can be deadly. And it's bad for dogs too, but cats often hide any symptoms until they're extremely ill because it's a pride thing. Yeah. They don't want to let you know that they need you.
Exactly.
They're like men sometimes. I just have to throw that out there. No, I'm okay.
But you do a good job at recognizing, you know what, she's a little off her game and it's progressively gotten a little worse. So you have an appointment and Rodimus will be okay.
Well, Jay said, yesterday I asked him, hey, try and give her some droppers of water just to make sure. I'm not there to see if she's drinking it. And later he goes, I did what you told me to, but I've never really thought about how do I give a cat water?
You open her mouth and just do it.
Exactly. Well, she takes that better than she does medicine, so it's a little easier in that respect. All right, it is today in Yuma. We have several national days today, and some that are pretty cool.
I'm just looking at them right now.
There aren't any weird things to eat today or anything like that.
Darn. Not necessarily weird, but good things.
We still have German chocolate cake in the fridge.
You didn't take it home?
No, and I got in trouble for that night, too. He goes, where's that cake?
Yes, I did get you a small German chocolate cake. Well, you've been on a really good, you've been healthy eating. You've changed the way you eat, and it's great. We're seeing the benefits from it, but you deserve a treat every once in a while. So.
Yeah, but you brought me a whole cake.
Well, they didn't have a cupcake, and it was a small cake. It was a small cake, and I did have a piece. I just took the coconut off.
Well, today is Random Acts of Light Day, and sometimes it takes just one gentle word or small token to help overcome darkness. That's why we also have Anita
on
the airwaves and on our website.
For her to be here today.
On June 13th, National Random Acts of Light Day encourages us to bring light to the darkness of cancer by surprising someone with an act of kindness. Mm-hmm. Receiving the diagnosis of cancer is one of the darkest moments a person can have, and as part of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Light the Night Walks fundraising campaign, National Random Acts of Light brings awareness to the importance of providing cures and access to treatments for blood cancer patients. So, all right, keep all those individuals in your thoughts.
Definitely.
And I do want to give an update on Benny.
Yes,
Benny
please.
Rodriguez. We talk about Fight with Benny on a regular basis. Here he is a friend of the show, and a friend of ours personally, too. He is up at Phoenix Children's Hospital. I believe he's starting his physical therapy.
Awesome.
And for those of you who follow his page or have heard our updates that we provide on the show, he had a fungus in his lungs the last few months, and that was pretty debilitating. So, he was pretty medicated at one point so they could try and tackle that, and they had him on a special machine called Rosie. That's just the name that they gave her. And hopefully he is on the upside of things, starting that physical therapy. And Well, we're thinking positively that he's going to be home maybe within a month or so.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I think it's pretty intensive physical therapy, according to his mom, for about 3 weeks or so. Now, keep in mind, he's kind of been bedridden because of this for several months already.
Yeah, definitely.
And Benny's going into his senior year of high school.
Oh, my goodness.
So he is going to make up the semester that he missed by working hard this summer, as he always does. And Benny has always maintained an amazing GPA at school because he works so hard.
He does. And so we're keeping him in our prayers, and hopefully we'll see him in a month or so.
We are. And all of the other individuals in the community and within our lives who might be battling cancer, we think of you every single day. It's not just one special day for this, but
we do.
It made it on my national list. It's also National Kitchen Klutzes of America Day.
That's me. That is me. I hate doing dishes, for one, and no, I didn't do it on purpose, but growing up, I couldn't do, I know Lisa's going to laugh because she's watching right now, but I couldn't do dishes without breaking a glass, a plate, or something like that. It's just... I'm just a klutz.
You're just a klutz.
But
we love you.
It's gotten much better. It used to be really bad.
Well, you've seen some of the celebrities in the news lately. The avocado hand is what they're claiming, because they hold an avocado in their hand. They're trying to do what the chefs do with the knife. You kind of knock it into the pit in the center, and it comes right out. Well, it has to be just the right ripeness of avocado.
It does, otherwise.
And there have been some injuries as of late because people are trying to emulate these celebrity chefs, or just even chefs who have practice.
Yeah.
And someone said they've had injuries from bagels. It's anytime you have to hold something in your hand and cut it. That's probably not for you.
No.
My mom she started cooking only boneless, skinless chicken breasts because countless injuries. And my aunt's a registered nurse, and she was having to administer too many stitches.
Oh my goodness!
Just quit cooking whole chicken.
Yeah.
Don't do anything involving a knife like that, because it's just not safe for you.
Oh my goodness!
Maybe that's why I have an aversion to being in the kitchen. I'm afraid it's hereditary.
I never really cut myself that way. I can cut an avocado in my hand and things, but yeah.
Lisa says, or use the oven.
Yeah. Oh,
rat it out.
Yeah.
Oh, under the bus.
I will put it in the oven, but trying to check it, like brownies, cake, anything like that, I will burn myself. And I'm like, oh, I'm confident. I'm going to go in. Kevin's not in the house. I got to pull this out. I will burn myself no matter what. And I'm afraid that I'm going to drop it. Like if it does burn me, then I'm going to drop it. Yes.
You're going to drop it like it's what?
Like it's really warm. Nice try.
Well, I have an issue sometimes, and the other day Jace was taking bacon out of the oven because he was cooking out a baking tray, and I always say, make sure you use the pot holders. And Destiny was over there, and she kind of looked like that. Wouldn't that be a given?
Yeah.
Jace goes, she says that every time. I think it's because the one time my dad went to get the pizza out and it slipped, so he caught it with his hand.
It's a reaction.
Yeah, so you're dealing with really, really warm cheese and sauce on that.
Yeah.
So, sorry, honey. Had to
Scolding?
do it. Had to do it.
Yeah, scolding. Scolding hot, warm.
She said it. We got her.
There you go.
We got her.
For those of you who may just be tuning in, we like to take the opportunity during the warmer summer months to avoid the H-O-T word. I can spell it so they don't think I'm talking about the H-E double hockey sticks word. But if we say that, we've pretty much just adapted. Anytime we're here at work,
we try to train ourselves.
We'll put a quarter in a jar, and we gather the money raised from that, and we will donate bottled water to our local charitable organizations who provide it for those in need during these warm summer months.
Yes, she said I need full arm oven. Yes,
Christmas.
Please.
Okay, we'll get right on that. Crocheting fingers at work.
My sister crochets them too.
I was going to say crochet work.
I need something extra thick, Chrissy.
I was going to say, will that work? And wouldn't that be slippery? See,
No,
I'm afraid.
no.
I'm afraid I'm going to drop this stuff.
It depends on the type of yarn you use.
And we use the Pyrex most of the time, so it's glass. I'm going to drop it. I'm telling you guys.
Maybe you should not.
You need
use
the
Pyrex.
silicone.
How about I just don't take anything out of the oven?
That's a good
what
idea.
I do.
That's a good idea. Well, today is National Sewing Machine Day.
Yes!
I like that.
Anita's super excited. A skilled cabinet maker and English inventor, Thomas Saint, received the first patent for a design of a sewing machine in 1790. It was intended for leather and canvas, was never advertised, and no evidence of it other than his drawings could be found. In 1874, William Newton Wilson found Saint's drawings in the London Patent Office, made adjustments, and built a working model. The London Science Museum currently owns Wilson's model, and Walter Hunt invented the first American lock-stitch sewing machine in 1832, and John Greenough patented the first sewing machine in the U.S. in 1842.
I have a sewing machine. I am not very good at it, but I could use it to hem or stitch. Kevin's grandma is the one who taught me how to use a sewing machine, and I have it now. And I try, and I've got some basic things down, but I'm not as good as Anita. I could not make a whole outfit out of it. So.
Is Janice over here yet?
Yeah, Janice is.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and open up the contest lines. We have a four-pack of Arizona Diamondback tickets for this Sunday's Father's Day game. $200 value, plus a Paul Solo bobblehead honoring Star Wars. That is Paula Goldschmidt. Caller, I told her caller 20. Caller 25. You got to work for it. Caller 25.
She's not looking. Janice.
Caller 25.
Okay, she hears.
343-0993. You do have to be at least 18 for complete contest rules. Visit monstermediayuma.com. I also have a sewing machine. Mm-hmm. My mom and my dad can fix any sewing machine.
Yeah.
Well, some of the older ones. The newer ones, that's what I have. It's digital and it has some complexities I have not yet understood. So I purchased it for my mom, and my dad gave it to me after my mom passed. So I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
All my free time. But I do enjoy sewing.
I love the sarcasm.
I know, right?
I'm just gonna
It's just dripping.
3 or 4 more hobbies in the meantime because I don't have enough going on.
Well, Kevin's auntie's coming to town. Aunt Frances is coming to town this Friday, and she'll be here for a couple weeks. And she is like your sister. She likes to crochet, and she's gotten to the point where she's been doing it so long that her hands hurt. So I'm gonna text her today and tell her, bring your needles. I'll get some yarn and teach me the basics so I can at least get started, because she does some fantastic things. She's always done. Eli has a rabbit that she did.
Do you mean your nemesis?
Her
Lisa
nemesis?
says the bobbin is her meniscus. I tore my meniscus in my knee, so I know that it's maybe your nemesis.
That darn autocorrect.
I get it too. Oh my goodness! Yeah. And if the tension is off, and you get all that knotted up thread up underneath the,
it's
terrible.
Yeah, I don't mess with the tension or anything, and the bobbin is. I've got that down. I can use it. So we'll go from there. It's not that bad.
It works. It works. My sister's now doing coasters and some pot holders too, because I did not get that creative gene.
I think I could do it. It's just me to learn, and I'm not going to take over her duties, because she, like I said, she makes animals. Eli has a rabbit. She makes sweaters. All the kids got a sweater. I won't be doing that. I will be
just the basic
slowly
stitch
for now, and then we'll go from there.
It is today in Yuma on Z93. It's also National Weed Your Garden Day, so there you go.
Okay.
I saw weed in my front yard. I'll pull that tonight, and then I'm square. All right, it's today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break, and don't forget, Janice is still I hear that phone ringing, taking callers. 343-0993. Today in Yuma is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They have over 30 years of experience and knowledge. You can trust Classic Accounting with your business payroll and monthly bookkeeping needs too. Call 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, going on right now is Ruger Range Days. Best selection, lowest prices, and free Ruger gear with purchase. Go register to win a Ruger Security 9mm pistol. You can find all the information at Spragues.com or on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And for your AC unit, from repairs and maintenance to premium system installations, Quick Refrigeration brings you indoor comfort expertise that keeps you comfortable and productive no matter the weather. Like today, when we have an excessive heat warning in effect with highs of 112 degrees. Quick Refrigeration. Visit getcoolquick.com.
And our friends over at Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists. They are locally owned and have been providing pest control services in the Yuma area for over 20 years. They are licensed with the Arizona Game and Fish Department for safe, humane wildlife relocation. You can give them a call today at 928-343-9149. Better yet, go like them on Facebook.
It's today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. Yeah. And scarves.
Yeah, I'm going to try. We'll only be able to use them for 1 week out of the year, but I'm going to try.
Well, Christy started making these sets. She's done so many different projects. And
I love that she has that. That's a great.
She does, and you know what? For the smaller stuff too, like the pot holders, it's easier for. She's had some shoulder issues. She had torn rotator cuffs,
and it's easier for her to work with the yarn.
Here, do we want to take them now, or?
Yeah, we can go ahead and bring them in. That way we can get to Anita with ample time too.
Come on in, girls.
Who else do we have?
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Maybe it's only because I typed Adriana's name that someone else made. All right. Remind me how to spell your names, ladies. That way I can spell it right first.
Cynthia, Cynthia.
Your last name, Cynthia?
Luna, Luna.
Got that. Okay.
And then Anna, Anasoliz.
Gotcha. Alrighty, ladies. What are we talking about today?
We are talking about our eligibility services and the importance of receiving medical care.
Okay. You want the part in Spanish at the bottom?
Sure.
I'll tear it off.
No,
for
it's
you.
okay.
We have our winner already.
We have a
We'll
winner.
make some prints, copies, and bring them over, okay?
Cool. Thank you. I'm a back.
I love her tally marks. They're hilarious.
But that's smart though. That
It
will keep
is.
track where
Yeah.
you're at.
It is. It is.
We have about 1 minute.
See? Beep beep. Beep beep.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I've made the call.
We appreciate that. Are we gonna do that other thing at noon?
Yes. Can we talk about it
Yes.
at the end of the show?
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah. It'll be brief, but in the event it's not.
Right? Just in case.
Yeah. The Caballero page too. Sunny talked about the flag raising.
Oh, I saw
Tomorrow's
that.
Flag Day.
I don't have the information. I think it's 4th of July that they're doing that.
Tomorrow's Flag Day. I want to let's get some music.
What kind of music?
Patriotic.
Yep.
I think I have some already.
That is the 4th of July one. Do anything on
Yeah, I
Flag
have
Day?
some already.
Okay.
Perfect.
The game.
Stars and Stripes.
All right, you guys ready?
The 1812 Overture. That's my favorite.
I don't think I have that one on there.
That's my favorite,
I
right?
have like 6 different ones.
But not that one.
But not that one.
The cute version of Proud to Be an American that we saw
I have
yesterday. That was cute.
America the Beautiful, Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, and they're red, white, and blue
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the array.
Aww.
All right, you ready?
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are live here on Z93 and Outlaw Country radio stations. You can also stream us on our website at monstermediayuma.com or watch us on the FTS Automotive Facebook live feed either now or once the show is over if you're not able to get to that your phone or your computer right now.
Yeah, that's right. You can always watch us later. If you have any questions or comments for our guests, you can post it right there. We still get the notification, and if we can't answer it, we'll find the answer for you.
Good morning, Christine, Ashley, and Destiny. They've all just tuned in on the Facebook
Good
live feed.
morning. Good morning.
Next up with this first we have our Diamondback winner. We have to announce that.
Yay! Who's
I
our
think
Father's Day
Janice
winner?
is recovering right
I
now.
know, right? The
from
line
taking
was
the phone
blowing up.
calls.
Carpool tunnel.
Richard Fernandez.
Congratulations, Richard. You get to
Happy
enjoy
Father's
the
Day.
awesome Diamondbacks who are on fire right now.
Yes, they are another amazing game last night.
Yes, it went until about 10, almost 10:45-ish, but I stayed up and watched it because it was a really good game.
Did it go extra innings?
No,
Okay.
it was just a slow-moving game.
I think it was 10-7 when I went to bed.
I think the final score, that was the final
That
score.
was- okay.
Yeah. No, I lie. Because Descalso hit a 3-run homer.
Again?
So it was, yes,
Oh my goodness.
13-7 or 8.
Well, there have been
I know we got 13.
There
That's
have been
all
some
that matters.
high-scoring games too, and I know that's generally to be expected when they were playing the Rockies a few days ago.
Yeah.
Because of
Right.
the altitude, a lot of them just get carried out of the park.
Nope, we were at home. And
Pirates.
we were on fire.
Alrighty, well, next up in the studio with us, we have Cynthia Luna and Anna Solis with Sunset Community Health Center. Thanks for coming in, ladies.
Hi, good morning. Thank you so much for having us.
All right, now today we're going to talk about some eligibility information. Give us the details.
Yeah, so we're here to talk to you about some important changes that are going to be happening with access. So here in Yuma, United Healthcare will no longer be available. So we just want to remind the community to its importance for anyone that has access coverage to have their address updated and everything up to date so that you don't miss any important information that you'll be receiving from Access regarding the important changes that are going to be coming up.
Are they going to be offering something, an alternative to Access, or?
Yes, there'll be 2 plans available here in Yuma County.
Okay.
Some people will be automatically assigned a plan, but if you don't want to, you have the option to choose a plan, but you have to do those changes by July 31st.
Okay.
So it's important to just check your mail and follow any directions that Access provides you with.
Okay.
All right, and the deadline is 7/31. Is that when United will no longer be offered? Or is there any type of little leeway within that date range?
The new plans will begin October 1st.
Okay.
But the last day to make any plan changes is July 31st.
And that's about 6 weeks now because we're in the middle of June already.
Believe it or not.
It seems far away, but it's not.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. And you guys can help them with that. What do they need if they're looking for help regarding that situation?
They can give us a call. Our number is 928-373-5709. And we can definitely help with making any updates to their Access account, reporting any life changes. So any eligibility services, they're welcome to come to Sunset, and we can help with that.
Is that any of your locations?
Yes.
All right. And if someone is more comfortable coming in person to make these changes, is that available?
Yes, definitely. We prefer to make an appointment because we are super busy all the time, but we accept walk-ins.
Okay. And we see a lot of activity taking place down the road from us here. How's that construction coming along at the Avenue B Clinic?
Well, it's supposedly the grand opening is supposed to be in December, so hopefully it will be fine.
We just hope everything stays on track.
Yeah.
But it's going to be worth it when it's
Oh,
all
yes,
done.
definitely.
Just the changes you guys made with the initial changes that you made. It was awesome. It was great to see. So you guys are growing, and there's nothing wrong with that.
That's really good. Yes, exactly.
I've had several people asking lately on a few of the different forums or Facebook pages, I need a primary care doctor. I need to see someone in town. My doctor's either no longer working here, they don't take my insurance, or this is a situation. And if someone is in that situation themselves, can they go to Sunset Community Health Center?
Yes, of course. And actually, one of the things that we wanted to talk about is the access to medical care. One of the things that we have available for the community is that we have 5 different clinics throughout Yuma County. So, having one in the 24th and then having another one in Avenue B is just, it makes it more convenient to find that access care. I know that in January we spoke about preventive care, how important that is. And sometimes we don't really take much of importance of it. But it's ultimately important for our health, for all of us, not just for, sometimes we focus a lot when we're a mom for our kiddos, but we forget about ourselves, right? Yeah. So if we're not healthy, we can't really do anything else. So we have to take care of ourselves. So it is very important to make those appointments. I know right now for the kids, they're going back to school, so we're going to have those physicals done also. Look out for those flyers. We're going to have a few physicals throughout the Saturdays of July. Certain Saturdays in July are going to be from different clinics, so they can call and make an appointment for free physicals, and they'll be able to win a raffle, right? For, I think it was a SeaWorld? I think it's for SeaWorld.
Yeah, so we'll have some raffles and some backpacks that people can have the opportunity to win and get ready to get back to school.
Now, you mentioned the 5 clinics in Yuma County.
Yes.
We know about 24th Street. We know about Avenue B because it's right down the road here from us.
Right.
Where are the other 3 located?
The other one is in Somerton, San Luis, and I believe Walton is also Yuma County, right? Just making sure. Yes, we also have another one in Walton. So
you guys are
everywhere
where you need to be. So
everywhere. So there's no excuse.
Yeah. Well, no, and like you said, the importance of seeking medical services, even if it's just preventative care, you got to catch anything that's coming along at the beginning.
Of course.
It can actually be treated. If you wait too long, it might be too late. So.
Of course. I mean, for example, diabetes, if you're able to, see that, hey, you're prone to it, that you might be in almost there to that, you're considered diabetic, you can do something about it before it goes into a chronic disease that's not going to go away. You can control it, but it's not going to go away.
As with anything, though, your preventive maintenance, we take the time to make sure our vehicles are up and running. I've used this analogy before, but we often, especially as moms too, kind of put ourselves on the back burner. But again, if we're not, feeling our chipper, happy, healthy selves, it's harder for us to take care of our family in the best way that we need to do so.
Exactly. So it is very important to take care of ourselves. Insurance, we do have the eligibility department that helps out, but, if money is an issue, which I know, health costs, it is high, so we have to have some kind of insurance. So they're there to help us in assist us, in applying for access, or we do have our own discount program also. So, if anybody who is interested, they can go ahead and call eligibility department and make an appointment.
If you're just tuning in, we have Cynthia and Anna here with Sunset Community Health Center, and the first thing that they talked about this morning is some of the eligibility is changing for access. People in the community who utilize Access United Healthcare will no longer be available, so you really need to get some changes made before July 31st. And again, how can they make arrangements to have those changes made?
They can give us a call. Our number again is 928-373-5709. And again, just watch out for any mail that you receive from Access, because they will include important directions for you to follow in order to continue your access to medical care.
Yes, and you don't want that lapse to occur. You want to make sure you stay on top of all of that.
Right. And they will give you another, Access will decide for you if you don't decide, but it's better for you to decide for yourself because, because not all of them affects every doctor or medication, sort of stuff like that. So, pharmacy. So it is very important to compare both of the insurances. There are the options to see which one is the best for you.
Right. Figure it out on your own, because it is not a one size fits all.
No. Some of the pharmacies don't accept one of them or the other, or certain clinics, certain doctors. So it is very important to compare both of them.
I like to decide before someone decides for me.
Oh yes, definitely. Definitely, yes.
And again, you have a little time. July 31st will be the deadline for that. Artie, again, if people have any questions or they would like to update their information, they can call 373-5709. They can always visit your website. I know Sunset Community Health Center is very active on social media. You usually let people know when you have your mobile clinics, what's going on, where you'll be, any special hours or events taking place, like the physicals. Again, those students will be heading back to school. Really, it's not that far off.
No.
But a lot of the athletic practice and training starts earlier, and they do need to have physicals in order to participate for that.
Yes.
All right, if anyone is interested in finding out more information, again, just give them a call. They have 5 locations throughout Yuma County. Anything else you ladies want to add today?
I think we're good.
All right. Make sure you update that access information. All right, Cynthia and Anna, thank you so much for coming in today. It's time for our Lotus Day Spa and Salon Selfie in the Courtyard. We will come back with Today in Yuma, and in Anita, our WTF Gal / camera lady, will be joining us, and she's going to announce our Bare Naked Soap Coat winner for the week. We'll be back after the break. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They have over 30 years of experience and knowledge, and you can trust them with your personal and your business bookkeeping needs. They do payroll and monthly bookkeeping for businesses. Call 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports is one of the largest distributors of ammunition in Yuma. Get your Federal, Remington, and Winchester. They are also specialized in bird control ammo for agriculture-related purposes. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And quick refrigeration. It's only Wednesday, but on Friday they honor Free Filter Friday.
That's right.
If you take in your dirty, old, dusty air filter, they will swap it out and give you a brand new standard 1-inch air filter for free. That's 190 West 10th Street. You can visit their website at getcoolquick.com.
Are you starting to see all of those creepy crawlers come out? Crickets, silverfish, spiders, scorpions, and maybe a snake or two? Well, then it's time to give Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists a call today. You can find them at 928-343-9149. Better yet, go to Facebook, Advocate Pest and Wildlife. They have awesome specials that they post on a regular basis, and usually a giveaway or two. So find Advocate Pest and Wildlife on Facebook.
It's Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and Facebook Live.
Thank you, ladies.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the time.
No problem. Is that Janice?
It is.
The contest for the sing for everyone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we do it usually on the website or during the shows.
Oh, goodness.
Follow on Facebook.
All right, come on over.
You have a weird headphones.
All right, here we go, guys.
Smile.
All right.
Thank you
Thanks
very much.
Later. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.
Bye, thank you.
It was right.
Cool.
What was right?
I usually turn it over just so the phone number is not prominently displayed.
Thank you.
Those would be some good eyeballs.
Never
You'd be
know.
surprised. You know how
Making the
it works.
screens
Like,
bigger and
Wait a minute. Oh.
and he was very
Because we've
excited.
done it.
He was very excited. He was all woo!
He's like, Happy Father's Day to me.
So funny. She was even trying in the lobby calling.
Oh,
So what? Do you have to know a question? No, just call. She's like, okay. Oh, busy. I'm like,
I'm on the phone.
That's great.
What was the
I'm like, try
average
again.
team ERA in 1999? I don't know.
That's why we have the Google. I did that. That was an homage to Lisa.
My kids too, because I always say it.
I
They're
need
like,
to
Mom, you're old.
Swap it out because I think we have a different rad dad that takes out the entry deadline part.
Oh, no. I only have two. Just record it.
No, there were two.
Yeah,
The
too.
one that ran all the way up until Monday, and Monday it said the deadline entry.
Oh.
This is Wednesday's the last day. There's only two.
Okay. Morning, David, and morning, Gilbert. He's like, hello from Yuma.
He was in Colorado,
Yeah, he was
right?
in Colorado.
And no, he was in Portland.
Portland.
Louis was in
that's right,
Colorado.
okay.
Louis was up in Smoky
I
Durango.
know I saw two different. That's right, Portland, Oregon.
I talked to Travis about 10:30 last night, and he said, I'm here. I'm going to eat, cook, and everything. He said, he said, it looks like about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's so light out still.
What time was it?
It was 11 our time, so he couldn't remember if they were 1 hour ahead or behind us.
Behind, so it was like 10 their time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Only
That's
an
gonna
hour?
be weird to get rid. That's gonna be huge.
He says, it's hard. How are you going to sleep? I'm like, I don't
You
know.
need an eye mask.
Yeah, a lot of them have.
Send it now so it'll get there before
They
he
have
leaves.
the blackout curtains.
Yes.
A lot of the real estate up there has the remote control shades.
Window shades.
Ready?
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
I'm Teresa.
And I'm Anita, your WTF gal.
That's right. Anita joins us on Wednesdays, and she shares some positive notes and also announces our Bare Naked Soap Co. winner.
Yes. And today I just want to do an homage to dads because Father's Day is right around the corner.
Yes.
I'm just switching it up a little bit. I actually have a poem I found, it's interesting because the author is Edgar Guest, and he actually wrote this poem back in 1959, but it's still really relevant today, and I wanted to share because it reminds me of some special people in my life, and probably in yours as well. So, it's the acronym today is OAD, Only a Dad. Only a dad with a tired face coming home from the daily race, bringing little of gold or fame to show how well he has played the game. But glad in his heart that his own rejoice to see him and hear his voice. Only a dad with a brood of 4, one with 10 million men or more, plodding along in a daily strife, bearing with whips the scorns of life. Never a whimper of pain or hate, for the sake of those who at home await. Only a dad, neither rich nor proud, merely one of the surging crowd, toiling, striving from day to day, facing whatever may come his way, silent whenever the harsh condemn, and bearing it all for the
Choked up.
bearing it all for the love of them. Only a dad but he give his all to stomach the way for his children small, doing with courage stern and grim the deeds that his father did for him. Only this line for that I pen, only a dad, the best of men.
Aww, that was a good one, and you made it through.
Now you know why she's our WTF gal.
Yeah, exactly. Now you know why she's our WTF gal.
So I think there are so many people out there that this poem really, to me, resonates with. You know, because anyone can be a father. Anyone can create life. But it takes someone special to be a dad. And I can safely say that as many times as I throw my husband under the bus, he's truly a dad. And he has struggled and given so much of himself for us and for his children. And he sacrifices a lot so that we have what we need, and never thinks twice about it, never complains in that regard. And I just am very proud to call him mine. He's the best thing that ever happened to me.
And I can speak to that too, because Anita's husband has always been very involved with their boys, and I witnessed it through their athletics, because our kids did go to school together at Yuma High, and there were times where he was there and he would offer encouragement to a lot of the young men, the wrestlers and the football players whose own dads weren't there, by whatever circumstances may have been the situation. But he was always there to, kind of pat him on the back or say, that was a great job, or he'd come over and tell me, he just did this and this and this. I don't know if you saw it. And I just, hats off to a lot of the ones that step up to, not even as step parents or adoptive parents or fathers or grandfathers, the ones that kind of just
role models.
Yeah, they're role models.
Exactly, because a lot of times
general.
they don't have that. A lot of times, unfortunately, there is circumstances that, whatever the case may be, that they don't have those father figures, role models, somebody teaching them how to be a man and how to treat women and all that stuff.
I think in our world it's so challenging because we don't have to find roles anymore. And so finding that common ground where we can say this is what it is to be a decent human being.
Exactly.
And, I can say that there are times we've struggled. There are times I've looked at him and I'm like, that was a bit rough. But he says what he says out of love, and he says it out of concern.
It's not coming from somewhere
It's not
malicious.
a malicious place. It's I fear for you. And a lot of times our youth don't understand that we as parents. I shared with you that when we were at Cavalier Island, my boys were sitting at the edge of the cliffside, and it made me completely unnerved. And it's one of those where my children are young adults. Why are you becoming unnerved? Well, they're my children.
Yeah, no matter the age.
That won't change. And so I can apply that same mentality to my husband when he's reprimanding one of our children for being, lazy or not completing the task that he had asked them to complete. He's not doing it to be an ugly individual. He's doing it because he wants you to show responsibility.
Exactly.
He wants you to be the best person that you can be and make this world a better place. I think we're all here for that purpose, finding whatever it is, whatever our gifts or talents are, to help make the world a better place. Right. So I just want to thank God for putting this man in my life and making him a daddy. Actually, it's funny, the wrestling boys call him Daddy Mod. So how apropos is that?
Well, I think they've just taken, give them all little nicknames, because I think it's Jacob, because Joseph and Jacob, Anita's two boys, look alike. The two middle ones, and the youngest and the oldest look alike.
Yes.
And so Jace had wrestled with Joseph, and then Jacob would have been 2 years behind.
Yes.
They called him Baby Mod. So I'm like, well, who are you talking about? I was just confused by all of that.
Yes.
So Daddy Mod, Baby Mod.
Well, and then when Eli came in the year after, he was the youngest, so that role reversed, and Eli became Baby Mod, and Jacob was Casper. Because he was as white as the wall.
Well, we have a winner
We
to
do
announce.
have a winner, and today's winner is, and this is completely random, and I love that it was, I hope he's a dad, because it's a gentleman. Charles White is this week's Bare Naked Soap Co. winner.
Congratulations, Charles.
And you know what? I saw Bare Naked Soap Co.'s post the other day. They have some really awesome ideas for Father's Day.
Yes.
So definitely want to, even if you did not win this gift certificate, you have a chance to win next week. But stop in, because Sam has done some really cool things for Father's Day, and so definitely want to get down there and get your dad something special.
All right, it's Today in Yuma. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with our Firehouse Subs birthday shout-outs.
That's right.
We just had one posted on the page, too. It's Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
Sorry, I tried so hard not to get choked out.
I'm like, oh no, she's going.
You're real.
She's going.
You're real.
I did pretty good.
One of these days, I'm like, I'm just gonna have to jump in and continue reading. That's why I emptied this hand so I can read.
You continued trucking along, just like I did when talking about corn on the cob the other day.
It makes you emotional.
You want you some sweet pole?
That would be the one that she went right to.
I'm sorry.
And I've heard a lot of variations for different foods. I've never heard
heard that
half of those
one.
attached to that.
I've heard some of them, but that one I've never heard. It must be a Southern thing. You should call Kelly and ask her.
Kelly Raspberry. Hey,
Hey,
where do you stand on that sweet pole?
Oh Lord. Oh, whole other segment.
That's why it's on Facebook Live.
Oh,
Hello,
Lord.
everyone. And it's corn on the cob. That's what we're referencing.
We're talking about corn on the cob.
Or how here it's elote, right? How they do it with all the spices. And so I told the kids, one day I was just being silly. And I said, would you guys like some of that corn elote? And they're I said, I'm going to say that in front of your girlfriends because both of them are Hispanic. And they're like, Mom, they're going to think I'm saying it. Would you guys like some corn elote? They're like, they just looked at me both like, does she really think that's how it's said? All right, ladies, I'm going back to the
All
office.
right, thank you very much. Gracias.
that's like jalapenos. Do you want jalapenos in your guacamole?
That's funny. Kevin needs his medicine.
You know what? I've been so congested the last week, and it is irritating my throat.
And see, I'm hoping
Is it
that
allergies, you think?
I know
that's
it's
what I'm hoping,
allergies.
because he doesn't have a fever, he doesn't have body aches, but his throat, like even when he was eating yesterday, he could barely swallow. And him and Eli both, they
Have severe
horrible noses.
allergies,
Yeah,
yeah.
horrible noses. So I'm hoping that it's just allergies.
Happy birthday, Bear.
Did she get on?
I see her.
Wait, I gotta give her a special
Your
shout
cousin
out.
and then my cousin back to back. Morning, Kim. That's her real name too, Kim Cherry.
Is it?
Yep.
Wow.
I can't see those pop up. You see them.
And Selena, is it Alvarez or Alvarez?
Alvarez. Oh, there is an N in there.
Might be Alvarez. I don't know.
might be.
Let us know. We want to say it right.
I didn't see the N until you said something.
I'm like, is there something on my monitor again?
Or Alvinez.
Alvarez.
Alvarez.
I taught an Alvinez.
Did you? 10 seconds.
All right. Okay, does that mean it is Alvarez?
Alvarez, I'm thinking.
The Today in Yuma phone
Hey, Amber.
Give Jennifer and Teresa a call at 782-4321.
All right, here we go. We have 7 minutes.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
Big shout out. Thank you to Anita, our WTF gal, for reading her Father's Day poem today. And we have some birthdays to get to.
Yes, we do. We have our Firehouse Subs birthdays, and we have quite a few.
We do. And these are brought to you courtesy of Firehouse Subs and the Firehouse Public Safety Foundation, saving lives through donation grants. When you go to Firehouse Subs, you buy more subs and you save more lives.
That's right.
You may not have realized that.
No, and they have donated so much money to Arizona, but some of that money has actually come back to Yuma and provided some equipment that was much needed to our fire department.
Does. One winner is picked each week at random from all the local birthday entries, and one person's name will be drawn for a free medium sub, chips, drink, and a dessert.
That's right.
Today's birthdays, we have one courtesy of the Facebook Live feed. First one right there. Oh, I didn't write it on your list. I wrote it on mine.
What, the one that just
Yeah.
came up?
Yeah.
It's Lucinia Alvarez.
All right.
I'm guessing on
this next one, because I went to school with her and she lives in Yuma. We found that out
Awesome.
years later. Mary Kate Mattice is celebrating a birthday today, and Kim, my cousin Kim Cherry's watching. Kim's older sister Karen and Mary Kate were best friends.
Oh, okay.
See, that whole 6 degrees of separation. Safford and Yuma come together again. Also, Brandy Coffee is celebrating a birthday today. Another sweet friend of mine, Elizabeth Carroll.
Yes, and I have a special birthday. She just tuned into the Facebook live feed. She's my baby mama.
Oh, your goddaughter's mama?
She's my baby mama. It's Bear. We call her name is Alicia, but we call her Bear Robles. She is celebrating her birthday today, and yes, she is my goddaughter's mother. She gave us the best gift she could have ever given us by giving us the opportunity to be godparents to our little Chrislyn. So happy birthday, Bear.
And Chrislyn just had her 4th birthday. Or is it
did.
coming up?
No, she just had it this past weekend. In fact, I have some pictures to show you. Bear
we
just
can't wait.
inundated me with a bunch of pictures. And I've been lagging on posting pictures from the weekend, so I'll have to do that. But yes, so happy birthday, Bear.
And another birthday, Tristan Dill is turning 20 today. I've known this young man for a number of years, I think since at least junior high days.
Well, happy birthday. Oh, this last one is a fun one. She is my favorite neighbor lady. It's funny because you know in the movies back in the day, you know, you walk out and you're like, hi neighbor. Yeah, that's what we do every time we see each other. She lives a couple houses down. And Brittany Mills, I want to wish you a very happy birthday. Her girls and Eli played together all the time. They're, you know, back, and I say back in the day because even when I was younger, we all used to hang out at one place, you know, and it was usually our house. You know, we were all lived in the same area, and now almost every day they're over at Brittany's house because she's got the fence, she's got the picket fence, or they're riding back and forth on their scooters. So I love my neighbor lady. Brittany, happy birthday.
See that? I loved our neighbors in the foothills. We've been neighbors with the Gomez family since 1996, I think, and they were our foothills neighbors too. But beyond that, it was primarily winter visitors out there. We were in more of a remote foothills location. There weren't a lot of young families. So when we moved to more of a subdivision atmosphere, I was really excited. The first day I called my mom. I go, Jason's playing sandlot baseball.
Oh, how cool.
Hanging out with the neighbor kids, because unless he was part of that bike crew where they all had the adult tricycles, I don't think that was going to be going down where we lived out in the foothills. So
well, it's funny because these kids are awesome. I love them, and they'll come knock on the door. Teresa, can Eli come out and play? Or the time that they actually left a note on the door for Eli was the best. That's still on my refrigerator.
Are you serious?
We need him to come over and help us with our YouTube channel. They don't actually have a YouTube channel that I'm aware of.
I love the creative minds.
Oh, they're so cute, and the fact that they're all playing outside is even better. So,
and see, I enlisted the help of one of our neighbor boys. He came here and kind of did a little shadowing for an afternoon. He's interested in media, and he helped me out with some Instagram stuff that I didn't even know was possible. So thank you very much.
Taught us a trick or two.
There's 3 of them, and I always get their names mixed up. There's a couple J's and an A in there, so sorry. I don't remember which one. I think it was Jonathan, or maybe Andrew, or maybe the other one.
I don't even
Sorry about that. All right, it is Today in Yuma. Coming up tomorrow, we have Sarah Wisdom from the Yuma County Library District. We're going to throw some Wisdom Thursday at you.
I know that's weird. It's thrown off the whole week.
And then Friday, it is Cat Shirt Friday, and we're going to be talking about dads.
Yes, we have special cat shirts to wear on Friday, too.
We do, courtesy of Yuma County Sheriff Leon Wilmot.
I can't wait to wear it.
They are perfect for us.
They are, definitely.
And they were delivered by my wonderful husband. But again, the sheriff is, he's an amazing part of this Yuma community, and he supports us, too. So we love that, because he also brought in our little Sheriff S-Pers, our collectible.
Our collectible here. Yeah. But like you said, we will also, it's Cat Shirt Friday, and we will also be talking about all of our wonderful dads. And if you tune in on Facebook Live and want to give your dad a shout out on Friday, just tune in, shoot it on there, and we can give him a shout out.
That's right. And you know what? I've been enjoying some of the stories. They've shared them on the Kid Craddock Morning Show. Ways your dad embarrassed you.
You know what?
I would love to hear this, because I have some doozies.
I don't,
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, she's pointing at you on the computer. Why don't you point to the camera?
I'm pointing at my dad. I'm pointing at his profile picture.
I don't remember anywhere my dad actually embarrassed me, but my dad, in his position where he works at Cibolo High School, so and he worked there when I was in school. They're like, oh, everybody I met, I'd introduce myself. I think I know your dad. Yes, my dad. And we were born and raised in the Yuma community. Everybody knows everybody, so.
It's either my dad or my mom.
Kind of hard to get away from it.
Exactly.
All right, it's Today in Yuma. We may be off the air for just a few minutes. Hopefully that's all it takes around the noon hour. We have to do some routine maintenance and unplug some stuff. So if we are off a little bit longer, we do apologize. Bear with us, and we'll try and keep everything as quick as we can as far as that maintenance goes.
Yeah, won't be long.
It's Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook live feed. We will see everyone tomorrow. Up next, it's the Bob and Sherry Show on Z93, and your favorite classic country music after top of the hour news on Outlaw Country, KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma. Thank you, Anita.
Okay, of
All
course.
right. See you guys tomorrow.
Have a great rest of your day. Drink lots of water. It's going to be a warm one. It'll be a scorcher.